Okay, I'm just getting the last little bit of everything set up, guys. Things are going, I don't know why I'm having issues again today. I don't know why closed caption doesn't look like it's working. We have fails all over the place. No, Pill just failed. I don't even know where we're going to be streaming today. Just kind of looks like everybody is not happy. Let me double check this. Okay, that's working. Yeah, okay, well, we're up a few places. We will see how it all works out.
At Stravire come to us, nez.h.n.a, c.o.mwmptun.
Okay, well, a couple things are working. Don't know why. Don't know why what's working and what's not working, but it's okay. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's a beautiful day here in the farm. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Don't know why my closed caption isn't working like it should. But it's fine. That's not sure why that fell either. Oh, guys, it's just a chaotic day. Things aren't doing what they're supposed to. I should be able to hear chat, though, which is what is important. And that's really what we're here for, is so I can hear chat. Okay. Anyway, so let me get my gloves on. Let's get outside. Can you see me? No, I cannot see you, Mock. I don't know why I can't hear you neither right now. I don't understand. Don't understand. Don't understand. One day I'll figure out why sometimes the TTS works just fine and other times the TTS does not work at all. It's very annoying. So, anyways, got crap to do. It's loud outside, but part of the reason it's so loud is because it's windy. So, it's windy and loud outside, but it's nice. It's actually probably almost 60. Hot and nice. And just super, super windy everywhere. You can just hear the wind whipping in the sky. So we're going to start off with the... I can hear it now. Cool. I read it. I read what you said. I read what you wrote earlier. That's how I know. But now I can hear it. So that's cool. Good. Good, good, good. So let's go. We're going to get the stuff to feed collect the water. We're going to get everybody water. And then we're going to adventure on to our things. I want to show you guys the pond first. So we're going to walk over and check out the pond. Actually, this time of year, it's really fun. Maybe. Okay, so we have a gap right here I need to fix. I just realized there's a hole right here, but that's fine. But look at this. Look at this pond. It is filled up to the rim the way it is supposed to be filled up, which is awesome. Did you see, Lisa? The pond is filled up to the rim. You see that the pond is all filled up to the rim?
Oh yeah, it was noisy.
Yeah. I need to get some water. Here's one container. Let me grab another one so I can get some other containers. Okay. So today, we're going to talk about farming, gardening, and AI. And why are we talking about AI? Well, because AI is infiltrating everything. So first off, I want to mention that if you are a farmer or you're a gardener or you grow things or you have animals, you will not be able to be replaced by AI because, well, how's AI going to do any of that? Maybe you can have a robot that'll help you do things, but there's still a lot of hands-on stuff. There's a lot of hands-on stuff that you will not be able to be replaced with. So having chickens, having ducks, all that kind of good stuff, just know that that is going to be, it is definitely going to be one of the safer jobs if you want to make sure that you are future-proofing yourself. Have a farm. And I don't care if you have, yeah, you can get not. Yeah, you know, that might be a good one. We do need to, like, we should figure out how to make a pooper Roomba. Yeah, if we made one of those, we'd probably be rich. Goes around, cleans up poop. But either way, there's still things that you're going to have to do. I mean, you can do the industrial farm model, but, you know, we're getting to the point where people are just getting tired of buying industrial food. People are really wanting to buy, and I'm not even saying this farm to table. They just want to have food that they can trust, that it's coming from a source of someone that they can trust. Now, not everyone. And, you know, we're still going to always have people go to Walmart, and we're still going to always have people go to the big establishments. And we're probably going to also keep doing that kind of stuff. But you need to get in there. And I'm not also just saying you go towards the rich people either. I'm saying, like, you make something so affordable, so easy to do that everybody can buy your product. Everybody can acquire your products. You know, jellies. You know, I don't want AI jelly. I want real jelly. I want jelly made by a jelly maker. Also, there's also going to be things like you can make specialty jellies. Like there's going to be weird specialty jellies, like autumn olive jelly that Mock's woman makes that is absolutely spectacular. You know, but unfortunately with jellies like that, it is going to be expensive because autumn olive is something that is very time consuming to get to. But there's also going to be fun things, you know, like how you raise your chicken. Yeah. I mean, but there's also going to be things like, you know, some people just want to hatch their own eggs. And that's why we use incubators and why we can use technology to help us. It's not something that, you know, technology is going to replace us. It's just going to enhance us. So if you are afraid, whatever your current job is, you're going to notice that there's a reason why there's a lot of tech bros and there's a lot of people that were really into tech, why they go to farming. And part of it is, one, because farming is just regularly problem solving. That's kind of what I really like about it. It's always a giant game. You're always trying to figure out what to do next, because there's always something to re-engineer, to fix, to problem solve, to figure out why it's doing what it's doing, because, you know, you're thinking, why the hell is it doing this? I didn't expect it to do this. It should have been doing something else. So that being said, the future that we're moving to is going to be an integrated future. So on the same aspect, if you don't know how to utilize those tools for advice, for problem solving, for SEO, for all the other kind of stuff, you will kind of get left behind. So something a lot of people don't know today, but like if you just try to do general SEO on the internet and you are not tailoring that towards what AI suggests is the best thing, again, not towards humans, but towards AI, if you are not tailoring towards that to like how AI searches, you are going to lose a lot of ranking. So I used to be very good at SEO back in the day, and I used to try to stay up to date with that. So, but I was working on my website and wondering why my traffic was so low. I'm like, what did I screw up? And so I did some research, and in that research, I found out that if you aren't, like, especially geared towards Gemini, your best thing to do is to have a month's worth of Gemini and ask Gemini, hey Gemini, what can I do to XYZ to make my website better? Because that's how, Gemini is actually for the web. A lot of times now people are just relying on that little blurb on the top of your phone, or they're just talking, or they're just straight up talking to their phone, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, I think all this is cool, but AI is doing the search, not them. And so so you need to tailor it towards what AI is going to find, not necessarily the individual person. And it's so weird to think about that's where we're at right now. But that is where we're at in the world. You might not like it, but at least at this particular stage in the game is where we need to be, is where we are. And so you have to kind of play with the rule. You have to play within the rules so that you can get around the rules. One of the things I do suggest a lot of people doing is, this is probably a better time than ever to have yourself business cards and have yourself ways to be able to explain to people like what you're doing, and something that they can quickly grab and use it to identify who you are pretty quickly. Like your personal brand is important because people are getting more and more interested in knowing who you are, so they know if you are doing with what they. So now you might have in your business card some of the stuff you do. You might have on your business cards things like a QR code to send them where you want to send them. I would suggest sending them to a like a starter page, not even necessarily your home page, but send them to a page that kind of either is like a video that they can watch real quick, or kind of something that describes everything about you that you want them to know, so that they're lazy, and when they scan that QR code, it pops up and you make everything easy. So now you could have multiple QR codes, but I'm going to set you guys over here so the sun's not beating into your face while I take off the plastic on here. So it's what I'm going to be doing. Like I'm going to be making a series of business cards. I know it sounds weird to say that, but I'm going to have my main business card, which is just going to be like a Victorian calling card. That's just going to be very simple. But then what I'm going to be doing after that is, for all of my different little business ventures, I'm going to be making them in the style of like old baseball and football cards. Why? Because it has a nostalgic feel, it has kind of fun, and it's one of those things that I can see people being kind of interested in. So I'm going to have to spend some real good time with all of that, because to set those up the way I want to set them up is going to definitely take a little bit of effort. Okay, I need to get some water for these guys. That's nice. Ugh. Let me get that redone real fast, guys. I guess putting you guys up there where the wind's blowing is probably not a good idea. I need to take this off and put it back on. Okay. Okay. At least we didn't get knocked off the sky when we did that. I mean, at least you didn't, like, I mean, you did land on a rock, but at least the rock wasn't something that, you know, completely shattered the phone. Anything crazy like that. So, but yeah, through the course of this year, I'll be creating my series of business cards. Because I'll probably start off with 2. I'll probably have 1 for me. Well, I'll probably have 3 actually. Well, I don't know how many business cards I have, to be honest. I will have 1 for sure, because I just need my generic Mavis calling card. Which I'm actually done with. I have that one pretty much ready to go. I just have to get everything in place the way I'd like it to be. I gave them food and water, So I was back to farming AI and understanding that it's pretty much and you know what, regardless, you know, I have belief systems that other interesting things are going to be happening throughout the course of the year. But I also am kind of a prepper, a doom and gloomer, a Y2K'er. So I like to plan for the worst. Part of it is just my generic, not my generic. Part of it is generically part of my personality. I just have always planned. I like that. I like logistics. I like planning. So I think because I like it so much, it plays a role into why I do it so often. Okay. Let's continue on with where we're doing. So we'll go see what Lisa needs now. And then from that particular point, we will, I think we'll probably go for a short little walk out to the just-in-time garden. So I can show you some of the cool stuff we're going to be doing out in the just-in-time garden, in the Victory Garden, and all the cool stuff that is out there waiting for us. Walk. Lisa, do you need me to grab anything else? I know you wanted to get, oh, we were going to get some hay. We were going to get some hay. Okay. We were going to pull some hay out so that we can put hay down before the weather changes. We're supposed to get, I think we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. Even though, like on days like this, you would think it would be hard. You'd be like, oh man, how you getting snow? That just feels crazy. I can't see how that would make any sense. But it does. This is the hay barn. Just moving these boxes around. Sorry, moving these lids around. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put you into the barn. It might be a little bit more exciting inside than standing out here outside. Make the feet a little bit smaller. Because now if you watch my stream, you get this crazy drunken ride. So this is here's some of the hay. So when the hay won't, because in a round bale, when the hay won't go, you get yourself a nice little cutter tool. I learned that this does a great job of the round bales of breaking it up so that you can grab nice, good chunk handfuls. Also, I don't know if some of you watch me on my little YouTube short. So it's day 3 of the Lent quest. It's day 3 without coffee. Today is definitely the first day. I felt it. I have the headache, the coffee withdrawal headache, which sucks, but it's fine. Why am I giving up coffee? Just because I think it's a good idea. Like most things, you should fast from them for a period of time. So I do that with just about everything. I'm also increasing my protein intake. So I'm also trying to consume, taking grams. I'm just I have a mathematical equation that I'm using for protein. So based off of research that I've done for how it should make me feel, and so I am increasing my protein intake and going to do that for 40 days and see how that works out. How that works out as well. And then I'm also spending more time with meditation and quiet time and just the mindfulness of things. Because now that we're in the year of the fire horse, so the horse is my sign, so this is good for me, but the fire horse, I know that it's going to be a crazy year. So I am just planning for, while it's not so crazy right now, I'm allowing my brain to settle and enjoy this this last little bit of quietness of winter until the crazy year begins. For it turns up and goes into full force. I mean, I think we're already starting to see it. You know, we've got the political stuff going on with, you know, the government's trying to avoid the Epstein files. We have the weird stuff with talking about aliens. So we've got lots of interesting things already going on this year. So yeah. Let's go get some more hay. What else, guys? What else is interesting? Not really a whole lot. Kind of why I like fall, and why I like winter is winter is normally a quieter time. Normally a quieter time for me. And so things usually don't start getting crazy until March. Well, that's not entirely true this year, because it's been a little bit of crazy already this year. But in general, I would say in general it's mostly true. As soon as March gets here and I can start rotor tilling, we will be doing some gardening shows, or just some watching me work shows. So I'm going to try. I think my schedule is going to be, for those that are interested, my schedule is going to be from 10 to whenever. I might change it to 9, but right now it'll be 10. From 10 to whenever, on a Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays, is going to be gaming on the internet. So I'm playing all the different games that I play, and that will be that'll be that schedule. Then we'll figure out probably 1 or 2 days a week. We'll do regular Let's Feed the Chicken shows at a set time. I'm going to wait to do that set time until after daylight savings time, and a few other things. But there'll be that. And then one other day a week during the evenings, we will do a kind of a recap of news or gardening, or just kind of a talk. We'll probably have some guests on, maybe some co-hosts, some people that we can do some talks and stuff on. And then once I start able to get out there and do gardening and farming, and actually we will set that up and we'll do that as more of a regular basis, but that'll probably lead towards like March and April. But the goal will be to have regular times and regular shows, so people will be able to pay attention. They'll know. They'll be able to do all that kind of good stuff. So if you want the best place, kind of like my home spot for all of this, will be Rumble. So if you're not following me on Rumble, I would highly appreciate it. Keep you up to date on everything there. I will be multitasking it, but everything will be up on Rumble. Not everything will be up everywhere else. So, at least for now, that's the foreseeable future of things. Okay, let me go grab. Let me go grab the another one. One more good handful. Whew. My head just started hurting. No darn good reason at all. Put you guys here for just a second. So we might end up having to call this one short, because if you think I'm boring now, when my head starts hurting, there's not a whole lot I can do. I can't think that clearly when my head hurts. And so it slows me down. Probably what real life feels like. Sometimes I wonder if everybody that's working slow and miserable, and they talk about how getting old sucks and all that kind of stuff, I just kind of wonder if my ADD is the world that I'm used to living in, and if everybody else just lives in that slower world. I kind of dream about that. That's how that was. So and how much that would suck for everybody if that was true. So let me fix that. Really surprised. I didn't think that this would be able to be picked up and caught like that. Especially kind of, I jammed it in with these rocks a particular way. I wasn't expecting it to do that, so that should be good. Okay, let me go close up. Go close up the hay barn. Let's put you guys here for just a second while I close up the hay barn.
The white plastic.
I don't know, Lisa. Why?
Before the cold color thing comes, I'm just going to put it on the board here.
Okay.
Instead of the red one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to I'm gonna head in, or at least gonna go sit down for a bit. But I really wish I had the energy. Not the energy. I wish I didn't have the headache so I could actually get stuff done, because there's a bunch of stuff I need to get done. But I am my headache is starting to really just kick on in. So anyways, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful day. It's Doc. Like, subscribe, all the other kind of stuff. And I will see you guys all sometime tomorrow.